Style. Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.
How did you guys come to be, how do you pronounce that? Talitha Coffee. How did you guys come about getting into Talitha and supporting human trafficking?
Yeah, so I'm actually a survivor of childhood, and I come from a line of generational trafficking. My husband and I spent about 12 years doing work providing outreach and advocacy to victims all around the world, and we kept noticing this issue over and over of survivors leaving, going through recovery, and then hitting barriers to reentry. So educational, criminal, all of the different kind of barriers that they come up against. And so we started Talitha really as an opportunity to address that issue. We provide employment to survivors first. We provide training and coffee, and we provide a network of holistic support for them as well.
And how do you guys help donate support through your company?
Yeah. So we have a few different things. First of all, we're committed to doing the work, and so not just being a company that's providing a portion of proceeds, but to being a company that's actually doing the work to make a difference in the lives of survivors. And through our network, we're also providing revenue sharing opportunities so that a percentage of coffee sales can go towards them as well.
And what is your most popular?
Well, this is our flagship, and it actually, if you notice here, we actually won awards in the Golden Bean for our pour over with this one.
Okay.
It's incredible. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And there's the scan barcode.
Yes. And using that barcode, you also get a portion of those proceeds today are donated towards Justice Matters. So, yeah.
Hi, what is your booth here about?
So we are International Christian Adoption. We're an adoption agency here in Temecula. We do domestic foster care and adoption. We have a counseling center in our office as well for kiddos. And then we also sell fair trade. So all of these items are fair trade certified, which basically is helping keep families together in third world countries.
Okay.
Oftentimes kids in third world countries are placed in orphanages because their families can't provide for their basic needs. So fair trade is a way to, promises there's no child labor, it promises the workers getting a fair wage. So it helps bolster communities, it helps, prevent human trafficking, prevent people going down a route of a, work that maybe not beneficial. So that's fair trade. We also have our refugee foster care program. We have a trafficking victims assistance program, and I think that covers most of it.
Okay. And how does your funding support? It goes all into all of that?
So when we purchase something from Fair Trade, the workers are already paid.
Okay.
So we're purchasing it, so they're already getting payment. We are selling it as a way to help, keep purchasing from them.
Okay.
So all that funding is going back to those in those communities. So we buy from different vendors. So this is like Tony's. This is a chocolate organization out of Ghana.
Okay.
I'm sorry, out of the Ivory Coast.
Okay.
Divine is out of Ghana. But on average, a chocolate farmer will get like $1.25 a day, which is definitely not enough to support a family. And so supporting the farmers and the workers is really going to help those entire communities.
Hello, guys. This is Debbie, and she is the CEO of Rebirth Homes. Can you tell us a little bit about Rebirth Homes and how your company coincides and supports those that are in human trafficking?
Sure. So Rebirth Homes exists to combat human trafficking through education and by providing a long-term residential program for survivors of human trafficking. We currently have 2 homes in Riverside County, and so our comprehensive long-term program includes counseling as well as employment. And so the employment part is where we make products and then sell them, and those funds go toward providing employment for the women in our program.
That's perfect. That was my next question, was how do the funding support and where do they go? But thank you for asking that or answering that before I ask. And how often do you guys put up booths, and where are my subscribers able to contact or donate and things like? Do you have a website?
Yeah, so rebirthhomes.com is our website, and then we're also on social media. If you go to Rebirth Homes on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, those are the main channels that we're on right now. But rebirthhomes.com will get you to where you need to go.
And what led you guys to get into this support system?
Prayer. And so my journey started in 2008 when I heard about human trafficking, and then started praying, and God gave the vision for Rebirth Homes in 2012. And it was a lot of prayer and just God working everything out, and through His provision and grace, we now have our 2 homes here in our county.
Okay, guys, this is Alex. Hi. And her booth is called Treasures. Do you mind telling us a little bit about the booth and what you guys have here, how it involves and pertains to human trafficking?
Yes, absolutely. So Treasures, it helps survivors of commercial exploitation in the sex industry. So we provide support groups, mentorship, financial assistance, legal help, a lot of different resources throughout California. And now we have a worldwide help because we're mainly virtual now. So you can attend all of our support groups virtually.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
And how often do you guys come into contact with people that you can support?
Well, last year we helped about 760. We provided care to 760 women. We do outreach to the clubs in LA, we bring them gifts, and then our resource card is in there. So that's how they get in touch with us. So we have women reach out throughout the week. Sometimes more and then sometimes less. It's always a win when it's less,
Yeah, when I was younger, me and my best friend, we wanted to get a little kind of like lip gloss and small little cosmetic items.
Yeah.
Pass them out to the women that would come out of the clubs.
Yeah.
And then put in a little pamphlet for the colors of the Lord. And we wanted to do that a long time ago. It was just really dangerous. So it was difficult for us to find somebody that wanted to come and help us, and we couldn't exactly do it on our own.
You're putting yourself out there for
exactly. And I did meet a few women that were just really afraid to speak to us when they came into my place of business where I used to work.
Oh, I see.
So she said that if I got men to come and help us, the women would definitely be willing to speak. So I am seeing this now and just bringing me back to that time.
Yes, 20 years. We just celebrated our 20-year anniversary of Treasures.
That is so awesome. Congratulations. Thank you so much for allowing me to speak with you today.
Thank you for taking the time.
Yeah. And you guys, I will be linking all of these vendors down below so that you guys can click on the links and help support in any way that you can.
If you want to dangle food in front of you like this, they'll look at the camera.
Okay. Let's see. How does AIM support human trafficking? Do you know how it got developed? Is there any way, any information that you can?
I can't tell you the development story.
Okay.
I don't really know that.
Okay.
But they help to, I guess, rescue, but to bring people out of human trafficking and then to help them find life afterwards. So they, to find that redemption, and they teach them skills. So that's what AIM does. Is they teach them how to sew or the beadwork or metalwork, so that then they can have a way to support themselves after coming out. They teach them all about Jesus. I mean, that's kind of the key. But
So this is kind of like a work program to help them learn different skills so that they can help themselves better out in the world after.
That's part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely try to help their heart first. But
Yes, definitely.
Yep.
Perfect.
So each item is made by someone who came out of human trafficking, and each item has their name on it. So when people purchase that, they know exactly who made it. And like the cuffs here,
That is so awesome.
the cuffs even have their name engraved and the date on there that when they came out of trafficking. So
Wow.
Bye, I'll see you guys later.
What is your booth for?
Go ahead. Okay. So we're Reach. We're a nonprofit out of Hemet.
Okay.
We deal with crisis and as well as human trafficking, and we also offer free therapy for our survivors for as long as they need it. It's not like a cap on it, for free. We also offer advocacy and case management. We also have a 24-hour hotline that we give. It's in here as well, but we give this to our survivors so it can be hidden from the traffickers so they don't really see it.
Okay.
And if they ever need us, they can call us any time of day. We're there 24 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
And this is what we
Thank
offer.
you.
And you can. Yeah.
Who's on here?
Oh yeah. No, don't do that.
My name is Dr. Sandy Morgan, and I'm the director of Vanguard University's Global Center for Women and Justice. I'm also host of the Ending Human Trafficking podcast. We started in 2011. We have 313 episodes. It's a great way to learn more about the breadth and depth of the battle against human trafficking.
Yes.
It's not just rescuing people, it's doing prevention and restoring people, whether they've been labor trafficked or sex trafficked. And because we're a university, we teach courses on human trafficking. We have a conference every year called Ensure Justice, and my favorite is we empower our students. They become Live to Free Club members, and they go out to high schools and middle schools to educate the next generation.
Okay.
And some of my friends and I, during COVID, actually wrote a book,
Oh, wow.
Ending Human Trafficking.
Hi, you guys. I'm here with Wheeler. Can you tell me a little bit about Generate Hope?
Yeah, so Generate Hope, we provide long-term restorative care programs for survivors of sex trafficking. So they get to live with us for a couple years, and then while they're with us, they're getting therapy, they're getting case management, education, vocation support, really everything that they need to work on healing from the trauma of being trafficked. So our goal is that after they leave us, they're on their way to self-sufficiency, that they're building on their career path of their choice. We're really just trying to provide women with a real way out of trafficking and just empower them to move forward.
Thank you so much. And do you guys have I'd hate to ask this, but do you know of your percentage of success rate?
Yeah, no, don't hate to ask that. It's a great question. So 3 out of 4 women that receive services at Generate Hope leave the life of sex trafficking for good. So yeah, we see really good success rates with that. Women have, just a steep decrease in a lot of their mental health symptoms after the first 6 months they're with us. And so, yeah, we see really good outcomes for our program. Yeah.
Hi, I'm here with
Kelly Lyle.
Kelly. And Kelly, can you tell me a little bit about the Alabaster Jar Project?
So we provide housing and case management services to survivors of human trafficking. We've been around for 10 years now, and we specifically serve clients in the San Diego area as far as housing, but can provide case management services to any survivor of trafficking all around the world.
Okay, and then I heard you talk about how somebody did a seminar on how to speak with children and the age group that you need to inform them about human trafficking.
Correct. We inform children as young as maybe 7, 8 years old. There are a variety of resources and cartoons that are excellent at teaching children about internet safety and those types of things.
So, how can you help? Well, when I first started this journey, I was going down a different path. And now that this path is derailed, I'm going down a whole new one. So once a month, I will be posting videos on Justice Matters and letting you know in which way that you guys can help. I will also be posting links down below in the description box. You guys can click on any of those that you like, research them. Some of them don't have websites. Some of them have Instagrams. Some of them have just names that I can post down there in Google. I'm going to do the best that I can. It is a lot of information to glean from. And I hope that if you guys made it this far, you guys are interested in helping alongside these foundations to support these women and children and people that have been rescued from these circumstances. Now, some of the words that you guys noticed, I did bleep them out, mainly because they were about, children. So I didn't want to, and certain words that are attached to that, to children, I didn't want to get flagged for it. And I want to get this information out and inform you guys as much as possible, get these foundations out there so that you can help. I do realize that it is on a wider platform than normal, and so it is nerve-wracking to think that the wrong kind of person can see this video and do harm with it. So I tried to remove certain words that were triggering to the algorithm, and that way I didn't, get flagged or my video get taken down. I want to try and help as much as possible. Now, I was blessed to be able to speak to so many people today, or I'm sorry, on Sunday. Today is Wednesday for me, but Sunday is when I interviewed these people. So I was so blessed to be able to come in contact, to speak to hear about all the things that they do in this foundation area for Justice Matters. I was able to pick up a book. Now, we did have a woman come to our church. Her name was Harmony, and she gave her testimony. And it was a mind-blowing testimony. It shook my foundation. Some of the things that she had mentioned, the vulnerabilities that we have as children growing up, those are the things that these people target. And they see that you were a victim. They see you are insecure, and they use that to their benefit. And they come alongside you and they start to, you know what I mean? So like I said, I'm trying to avoid certain words, but I purchased her book. It's called Scars and Stilettos. I am planning on doing a giveaway next weekend or next Wednesday, because every Wednesday, once a month, I will be informing you guys, like I said, about Justice Matters and the updates I have for you. I also purchased 2 chapsticks to go in that giveaway basket. This is from Thistle Farms. It's called Tea Tree Mint for this one. I almost kept that one. Lavender for the second one. And also I did purchase a scrunchie from AIM. And AIM is one of the foundations that Justice Matters has created in order to help some of these men, women, and children that have been rescued to learn a new trait, to try and, let me put it this way. With ADHD, I need something to calm me, something to center me, something to help de-stress me. And crochet does that. Reading does that for me. So this is a way for them to find a way to have peace in their heart, a settlement and a semblance of peace in their mind. And this is what they do. They create items with their hands. They help their mind to have some sort of melancholy sense, you know? So I just think it's amazing. And on each item that they sell at AIM, it's called AIM Apparel. They put the name of the person who created it, and you get that connection with them. So I thought that was really amazing. It touched my heart incredibly, knowing that, you know, we can help in that way. So purchasing these items helps purchase more supplies so that they can learn more traits and they could do more amazing things. Also, the professor that I interviewed near the end of the video or in the middle of the interview or video, she had told me after I turned the camera off was that they sell these chocolates. So she gave me a truffle, and every proceed goes to her being able to inform more people about human trafficking, inform more students about what they can do to help prevent it, to help people who have gone through it. So it's a lot of psychological warfare after the fact. And it's just, the enemy beats them down because they've only known one way for so long. So this lady goes around and she also gave this button L2F, I believe, or L2B. I'm not sure. But she donated these 2 items to us. And I also got a bracelet from my church. It says, "For I, the Lord, love justice." Isaiah 61:8. So I'm going to put that in the basket as well. And I also got some stickers from AIM and Justice Matters. So that's how you guys can help. I'm going to continue to remind you of these things once a month. If there's any way that we need, like I offered it out to them, if there's any way that we can receive crocheted items for these people that are in need of, beanies, scarves, apparel, things like that. I will, like I said, be posting the links that you guys can donate directly to them. But if there's a specific occasion, like a season or a holiday where they want to give for these kids and for these adults, then I will, because I opened up my Etsy shop, I need to open up a P.O. box now. So that is going to be only put down once a month whenever I request, an item. Hey, can you guys send me stuff? If not, here's the foundation that we're going to be donating to today or this month. So Justice Matters, what it really is that they receive, and these foundations have been vetted by Kelly, my pastor's wife. They have been vetted and interviewed thoroughly to know and positively be 100% for these people, for the recovery of these people. And I just get so emotional and so invested in it that, it just it's in my heart, you guys. It's just totally in my heart. So anything that you give goes directly to these people. So like I said last time, you know, they need personal hygiene, they need toiletries, diapers for children sizes 3 through 5, they need formula, they need a lot of other things, blankets and things like that, but we'll narrow it down, you know, to smaller items. We'll narrow it down once a month. So she has vetted, like I said, and interviewed, and we know that they're going where they need to be going, instead of a foundation that's just going to keep pulling the money in to commercialize it and to scrutinize it and to exploit it. And that's not what I want. And that's not what my church wants. So speaking to these people and giving you a visual and a just a listening tool to understand that this is real, this is not fake. There's people working behind the scenes to get things done, to rescue these people, to help them in so many ways. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for getting this far in the video. I really appreciate you watching and listening. Thank you for sharing this journey with me, for being, and I just want you guys to understand my heart and to know where I'm going with this. So I will continue to update you. Next Wednesday, I will be doing the giveaway. So if you guys want to participate in that and receive the book, the scrunchie, the lip balm, and all the goodies in it, and I do have a stack of pamphlets that I will be putting in there as well, so that you can reach out personally. If you guys, I'm not going to ask you to give me a story. I'm not going to ask you for details. I'm not going to say, oh, how are you connected to this? That's not what, I'm not here to glean information from you guys. What I just want is for you to comment a red, black, and white heart for Justice Matters down in the comment section below. And that's how I will choose the person. If you guys know anybody that is in need of help, a lot of these foundations do have an emergency contact information, so you can go to that down below. You guys have a blessed rest of your Wednesday, a blessed rest of your week, and I will see you next time. Peace out.